Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So what you have here is an engine that has been taken apart. Yes, this is the 3.2 liter motor that has been taken apart completely. Now, if you look closer, you can see that the AC compressor is away because we were changing spark plugs, doing some basic maintenance. We did a valve adjustment just to make sure that the car is running properly. That's what it takes for you to be able to run a Porsche air-cooled motor. It's definitely a commitment because you want to make sure that these cars are running properly, that they're run right, and in order for them to be run right, you have to maintain them right. So thankfully, one of my really good friends, Manny, was able to come in and do some of the maintenance work that is required for this car to run properly. Now, part of the maintenance that we wanted to do was we had to do a valve adjustment. And when we do a valve adjustment, a lot of stuff has to come apart. Valve adjustment means that you're going to remove the valve covers from underneath the car because that's the way you access it with the most ease. And when you remove the valve covers, the brittle the brittle gaskets just they don't survive. Like they start to break apart. So you have to get a valve cover kit that's going to allow for you to be able to seal the oil properly because you don't want to be leaking all over the place. By getting new seals and cleaning this up completely, you're going to be giving your car the ability to just present itself better on your driveway because the last thing you want is oil to be spilled all over the place. So we're going to clean these up. Well, not me, Manny is going to clean these up. And he has a valve cover kit that is going to pretty much replace all these pretty much worn down gaskets that are going to be sealed between the engine and the valve cover. And of course, brand new screws, which are somewhere over there. Part of the valve adjustment kit is replacing a lot of these parts just to make sure that it doesn't leak again and that the engine is running and sounding healthy because you don't want to hear the tapping sound or the clicking sound that I was starting to hear. So I wanted to make sure that everything was sounding properly, that the engine was operating as it was intended to, and as it was designed. Now, one of the commitments between buying an older car and a new car, an older car requires more attention. So, doing a valve adjustment every 5 years or every 6 years, or basically whenever you hear something, is going to allow for a healthier engine to run a little bit more efficiently. It's going to help with your fuel efficiency. It's going to help with a lot of things. But most importantly, you just want the engine to run right. So that's why you do a valve adjustment. Well, in my case, I did it exactly when I got the car, and now I'm doing it again because it just calls for it. And based on what the tech has told me, it's just the time to do it, and I'm doing it at the right time frame. So it's important for all that to be done in a very good manner. So the valve adjustment was the first order of business. We also did an oil change. The oil was looking a little bit dark because I've been driving the car. So getting new oil, we did a 20W50 because that's what it calls for. This is a high mileage car, so we wanted a little bit of a thicker viscosity to make sure that everything was not leaking. Like I want to drive this car, I don't want to be spilling on the driveway. And of course, as you're going around the car doing additional things, we are doing a brake flush. So that's why the front end of the car is up. I also changed the shocks, the hood shocks. That's why it's able to stay up. I was always having trouble with the shocks coming down on my head if I opened the front, uh, the frunk. So everything is running well. So yeah, we're just now buttoning up everything to make sure that the car is running well. This is a short video. I just wanted to give you an update, and as soon as this car is done, all these tools, all the oil and everything will be out of here. And of course, this is going to get all cleaned up and we shall be ready to go. Another thing that Manny is taking care of is replacement of the belts. I knew that I needed to replace the belts because it was just about the right amount of time. It's preventative maintenance because the last thing I want is for one of the belts to snap on me. So if I had any doubts, might as well take care of it now so I don't have to take care of it in an emergency situation. Big thank you to Manny for putting all of this whole setup together. He is able to do a lot of air cooled maintenance. He's a Porsche certified mechanic. He's done a lot of this work for Porsche of Englewood. He's worked for some of your favorite mechanics here on Long Island in Queens. So go follow the P Car Tech, and he's going to be able to take care of all your servicing needs at your convenience. I was working from home today, so it is a huge convenience to have your Porsche Tech, certified Porsche Tech, come to your house. So thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoy some of this footage because this is in real time what it takes in order to own an air cooled vintage motor. Talk to you guys later. Take care.